Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Cyberpunk Red. I am the Game Master Johananon.
I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary because I feel like we have developed a special bond. And even if this is your first time, now you're my friend too. I'll be playing the part of Montana Jack, the lawman. I got tied in with these no dear wells. My driver friend over here, a corpo, and a strange rocker boy artist.
And I'm Leighton. I will be Levite tonight. And you can call me Leighton or Levite because I also think we've created a special bond, you and me, much more special than the one between you and Gary.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just where I'm at today.
What's up, guys? I'm Kevin. I'll be playing 3 1/3, a corpo sociopath. You can call me whatever you like.
Hey everyone, I'm Matt, and I'll be playing Brecht, who is an artist / grapple hand extraordinaire.
That's fair. That is fair.
Not false.
And my name is Kevin Romero, and I like to party.
There you
And
go.
my name is Matthew M, and I like to party.
My name's Johanna. I'm the stuntman.
My name is Leighton, and I like to party.
So, as always, we're going to start off with a little history lesson to better explain the setting to you fine folks at home. This one is called Corrupt and Ineffective Government. Sound familiar?
Yeah, that hits home.
Under the corrupt rule of the Gang of Four, which is a cabal of 4 government agencies, the NSA, the CIA, the DEA, and the FBI, all led by the brilliant and psychopathic vice president, American government descended into the realm of mobster rule, ruthlessly pursuing its agenda of illicit profit above all. The gang hollowed out Social Security and Medicare, eliminated welfare, unless tied to one of their corporate clients, and plundered the resources of the United States like a giant personal piggy bank. The only untouched area of the government was the military. It's too real, man. It's too real. Which the gang lavished money upon to maintain service loyalty and to finance the gang's expansive policy of war-based imperialism. By the time the gang was ousted, the U.S. Senate was no longer functional. Having been suborned or intimidated by the gang over years, the Supreme Court was no longer the law of the land.
I have a question. Is this game called the Proud Boys?
Right. For the increasing number of self-declared free states, and most of the federal bureaucracy was in shambles, leaving the country unable to cope with the wave of crises devastating the population. Long story short, the what is it? The corporations pretty much ruined the country.
So they stole money from welfare and Social Security, which account for like 2% of the government budget. But that's where they got all their money.
Well, they were already the military, right? So they already had that budget.
Which is like 60% of the it's
Well,
at least 30.
if you combine all that, then they have 61% of the budget.
They try to do it in real life too, man. It's fun.
Oh man. Fiction is fun.
Yeah, this shit gets real, man. Fucking Cyberpunk gets real. Last time, you guys fought a giant mutated monster deep in an underground lab, chased a scientist in submarines, boarded a submarine, had a battle on a submarine.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Gary tried to sink the submarine.
And, well, I mean, you guys might be succeeding in that because it is about 15 seconds till the submarine explodes. You guys are all on top of the submarine, and there is a vertical landing and takeoff vehicle, a Vital plane hovering above with a rope ladder down, trying to rescue this man you've been chasing, who has been subdued.
He is currently being grappled by the driver.
He is currently being grappled. Uh,
That's how I talk. There we
all
go.
of you are on there. There is this plane. It has some sort of soldier aboard with guns. But I open it up to you, the players. 15 seconds. That's about 3 turns before the submarine detonates and everyone nearby dies. So, some choices have to be made. They are crucial choices. I hope it works out. Hi,
Do
Jenny.
you? I forget. Oh, hi, Jenny.
Hello.
What's the order? Like, what order are we in right now?
There is no order yet.
There is no order.
I mean,
As I recall, I had just shot a VTOL with a grappling hook successfully and reached down into the submarine to grab 3 1/3 like an epic action movie, forearm grasp type of situation.
yeah, you guys were in the mists of doing shit.
But that was right at the end of my turn. That was my last possible action, was stopping without being able to grab you.
Instead of rolling, I'm just going to go ahead and put you guys in an order based on what I remember. So,
You should put us in the order based on tallest to shortest.
so Gary just went.
That's actually a good question. I have no idea how
That
tall.
goes me, Leighton, Kevin, and then Matthew. Jahan goes
We're all
last.
confused.
Jahan always goes last in height. Jahan, you're like 4'8".
You mean
He's even
legally
smaller
a
than
midget? No, I'm not
Yes.
legally a midget.
He has gotten smaller over time. He's now 3'6", and you can put him in your pocket if you wear a large pair of
Hey,
pants.
quality over quantity.
Big losses.
You
dude.
guys are taller, but it's all shit. But yeah, so we'll go in that order. So go ahead and go, Leighton.
Oh, I didn't realize. You just skipped right over Gary.
He went already.
I win. Yeah, I finished right at the end of last session. I know that's how my action economy ended.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm holding on to this motherfucker. I also have a grappling hook, a grappling gun, because apparently that's a thing that we all decided we
Everyone
need.
except for Kevin has one.
Well, I've got the guy. So one of y'all's got to pick up third. I'm gonna fire that grappling hook. You said last time that you can just use a handgun skill, so that's my handgun skill.
With a green critical roll out the gate for a critical 24 to shoot his grappling hook at the VTOL.
Fresh out the gate. That's what the fresh out. That's
Yeah, so you successfully grapple onto this. Oh, wow, a bunch of stuff just happened.
what bunch of stuff.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh,
Thank you,
D-Ski.
D-Ski, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh my god.
Wow, thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
He's D-Ski, or sorry, that was a wrong to assume gender. But D-Ski is the regent of this stream.
It's a
I was
it's
gonna
a
say
he.
king or queen.
It's a he.
D-Ski, you are the king of the stream.
I
King of the
know
stream.
D-Ski. D-Ski's a buddy of mine in real life. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. That's pretty badass of you.
Thank you for being so generous and so dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone who just got a sub, feel free to go ahead and use my face as an emote.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can do that.
They're
Here
my
it comes.
face in the fresh out the box, not because I'm an egotist, because this started off as my personal, and we use it for fresh out the box. So
Look at that. And I'm a new
did you
subscriber.
put my head in a basket, Gary?
I did. I put your head in an Easter basket. Happy Easter.
Thanks,
Happy
man.
What's in
Easter,
the box? What's in the basket?
Well, that was an exciting first few minutes. Thank you so much, D-Ski, for making this awesome. Yeah. Kevin. You watch Levite grapple onto this thing, along with Montana as well, yeah. Wait, didn't you grab Kevin or something?
Yeah.
I reached,
Yeah, I think I got
reached
grabbed.
down, and he had like I haven't pulled the zip yet. It's all happening at once. So on his turn, he grabs my hand and we zip.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'll make a character for D-Ski at some point.
Should have got a grappling gun.
Yeah, you guys are just yeeting onto this plane. Is that the
Yeet.
plan?
That's the plan. So
The last person that needs to yeet is the one whose camera has turned off. Presumably so he can pick its nose.
pick his nose. I like the nose he had. He should have left it.
Yeah, in my character
He
creation,
can pick the one he has.
I always carefully
That's
pick
true.
it.
He could pick his nose again.
Yeah. Can I pick your nose?
Yeah, man. You can pick whatever nose you want.
You
But
do
I mean-
whatever you want, Leighton. You handsome devil, you. Poor Matt. All right, Matt disappeared. I'm going to assume he's going to grapple onto this thing. But
Yeah, probably with his grapple hand.
probably with his grapple hand, because he's a grapple hand extraordinaire. So we will get back to that. We'll circle
Well, you
back
actually
to
don't have to roll for the grapple hand either, right? If it's a
that. You don't. No, it's actually pretty much guaranteed because you cut off your hand. So they're like, hey, we're going to make it work every time.
Yeah, he just said 1 sec grapple hand.
Yep.
He
yep.
did. I just saw that. Yeah, he says send a message, one hand, grapple hand. All right, so there are some of them are going to lean over. Leighton, you're grappling on, right?
Yeah, I sure am.
And you're holding on to this guy, right?
Oh, yeah, I sure am.
Give me a. It can be any strength roll, but probably athletics. It'll be aided. Give it a +1 since you're using a grappling gun.
Athletics at a +1. I'm just gonna roll the
Ooh.
It's a 10. That's a 10. It's
is
still
a
a
10.
10.
It is a 10. So,
I should have used luck.
probably. Everybody watches as Leighton Levite. Sorry.
Yeah,
Zip
God,
lines
who's this
up-
Leighton piece of shit? That
He's-
sounds like a terrible name.
He zip lines up to this this plane and drops the scientist. So this guy falls a little bit of a ways. It's not he doesn't fall at the very height of your pull. You pretty much drop him immediately, so he just kind of lands on the submarine.
I'm not very strong.
I wasn't expecting you to botch that. That's fun. That's fun.
Well, I would have had a better odd of succeeding if I had been able to use my stealth, but you know.
That's true. That's true.
I thought you were going to blame it on the chat and say that they should boon you.
Yeah, everyone boon Leighton because he can't play without it.
Honestly can't.
So the guys in the Vital, seeing that the guy has been dropped free and clear of the gangle fuck of people hanging from their plane, they're gonna open fire on you guys. So let's see, who do I want to hit? I'm gonna get the 2-for-1 of Kevin and Gary.
That would be 3 1/3 and Montana Jack.
That would be.
Is that a 4 1/3 for one?
I think Montana Jack might count for 2.
Would be 10.
Big guy.
So you guys can try to evade.
I can no longer evade.
Oh, really?
Yes, my evasion dropped because my reflex and dexterity dropped because my armor is so heavy.
Gotcha. What about you, Mr. 3 1/3?
Yes, I will attempt to evade somehow whilst flying through the air.
Get behind me.
Yeah. So, with this guy's critical attack, you guys both get lit the fuck up.
Oh,
dip.
I finally got shot for the first time. No. No. Shit.
What's your armor, Kevin?
I'm not really sure. I've got like a head and chest, and they have 11 out of 11 each.
Yep. That's the number. So you're gonna go ahead and take 6. Gary, what's your armor?
15 and 15.
Oh, so you're only gonna take 1.
That's why he doesn't have to dodge.
What? Now both of your armors go down by 1 now.
Got it.
So yeah. Oh no.
Does the permanent armor value go down and the current armor value, or just one or the other?
It's only the current because it can be repaired.
Okay, got it.
You're not losing max. Oh, whoa! Look, Matt's over here now. Let me bring his face back into frame. Got to wrangle our Matthew. Yeah. So Jenny says Levite sounds like Coach Steve, from Big Mouth, and so she gave you a boon to make thick in the warm. That's a Big Mouth reference. Yeah. So now, both of you guys got shot. 2 of these machine guns just come swinging out, and they just full auto on you guys. Gary, you are now on the Vital. However way you want to make that happen.
So I would like to imagine that this VTOL has an opening, like back hatch type of situation.
It could. Yeah, that's
good.
fine.
Sweet. So the guys are probably shooting at us from there as we zip up. And now, boom, 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 after my armor takes all these hits and I barely take a nick, I land clunk right in front of him.
Yep.
And I grab the first guy and just try to throw him out the VTOL straight off onto the subway.
Brawl.
Give it to me. Brawling. I rolled a 16.
Much higher than what I rolled, so you successfully grappled this guy.
And then I would like to use my move abilities to move, and then drop him prone for the free action right off the edge.
Okay.
In which case, I think he can probably try like a dex save to hold on.
Can catch himself.
Yeah, I don't think a free kill's totally fair.
You threw him out the side, and he catches onto a rung.
Okay.
And he's hanging on out there, but that's still pretty funny. I'll have him drop his main weapon.
Perfect. Great turn. So I just go and pick this guy up like a baby and go walk him out the back door and just throw him. And he's able to catch on. His gun falls, flings down over his back, and clatters onto the sub. Maybe into the water. Who knows?
Yes, Leighton is me, Jenny.
Coach Steve is he's gonna come out right now, and he's gonna take out. So occasionally, if I don't monitor it enough, my dialect does turn into Coach Steve. That's
and there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, thank you, Jenny. So I'm like riding up on this grapple. I've just dropped this guy. I'm like, what's his freaking name again? I just met him. He's the artist guy. Brecht. This thought just popped into my head out of blue. Sorry, I forgot your name, Brecht. Brecht, pick him up if you can. Sorry.
That's
and
true.
I look
he
up,
could pick him up with his grapple hand.
and there's this guy that's like hanging out.
Brecht would have had the chance to pick him up on his turn, but he was just gone. He just said grapple hand. He didn't know the situation had changed.
That's true.
That is true. So I look up and I see this guy hanging. I see Montana Jack drop this guy off of a helicopter. I'm like, oh, and then he grabs on, and I'm like, oh, and then
That's why they call me Montana Jack.
Opportunity alert. I'm gonna pull out my sword and just swing it at this guy's arm that's hanging onto the helicopter. As I'm like scrolling. I don't know. Do you scroll? Do you scroll up?
Yeah, no. You're gonna zip line and try to cut his arm off. You're gonna do this at a -8.
At a -8? Well, it's a good thing I'm gonna throw 2 luck into there, so it's only gonna be a -6. Where are you? Sword? 17.
So as you zip line up, you pull your sword out and you cut this guy's arm off. He goes, ah! And he falls down. That guy's no longer an issue. Good job, guys. That's pretty fun.
Great work. And I give you the high five with your open hand.
I've got a grapple in one hand and a sword in the other. I'll fist bump you with my sword.
So at this point, 3 1/3 is also there. He landed at the same time as Montana. It is now your turn. And, 3 of you have successfully made it on.
Well, I was just carried like a human child, shot at with a fully automatic weapon, So I'm gonna march on over to where the guy's dangling from the rope outside of the helicopter, and I'm gonna pull that katana out and I'm gonna slash it.
You're gonna cut
But
off
I'm gonna look like right at the pilot as I'm doing it.
Yeah, you do that, and I'm not gonna make you roll to do that because it's cutting a ladder. If you can't do that, you suck as a swordsman. So I'm just not gonna make you roll.
There.
Yeah,
That guy's
history
on there.
shows that you
All right.
don't suck as a swordsman.
Yeah,
If I can cut through a leg, I can cut through a rope ladder, right?
exactly. So Brecht,
If you can cut a leg, you can cut a ball.
on your turn, previously, you would have been able to see that this guy had fallen, the unconscious scientist. So you did say you grapple-handed up, which means that you could have picked him up.
Okay. Then yeah, I will have picked him up.
And since you have a grapple hand, I'm not going to make you roll because grapple hands just work. They just work, which I like. And now that's just your movement, I think. You can go ahead and do stuff. Well, that was your last turn anyway, so yeah, you can do stuff now. Everyone is on the Vital with the scientist. You guys did it in 1 or 2 turns, I think.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
The only people that know the sub's about to blow up are you guys. The guy flying the plane does not know.
Oh, I'll look at Levite with big eyes and look at the control at the cockpit.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. What could you possibly mean, Montana? I don't drive anything. Why would I be the one to drive the freaking airship? Yes, I'm going as fast as I can.
3.
I get it.
But before that happens, there's still a guard up there with a gun and his Brecht shirt. What would you like to do, Mr. Matthew?
Wait, I need to figure out which
okay.
side.
Yeah. Where is the guard exactly?
He's like in the middle of the plane, facing the ramp that everyone's coming up on, between you guys and the pilot.
Cool. If I wanted to grapple hand his ankle and take him off his feet, what would I have to do?
Since it is actually your hand, I would call it a brawl.
Cool.
I just picture Inspector Gadget every time, and it's great.
Yeah, so you sweep his leg with your grapple hand, and he falls down to the ground. What do you want to do with him? Because you can pull him all the way to you if you want.
Put him in a body bag.
How? This is just a guard. We don't need him, right? So,
No, we have a scientist.
Cool. Can I? Yeah, I want to. Well, yeah. How about this? I'll pull him to me and hold on to him.
Okay. You do have him now. You're both of you are considered grappled, but you're in control. So that ends your turn.
Matthew, in my head, I wanted you to grab that guy and then reel him in and then turn and let go. And just like slingshot him out the back of the jet.
Oh, yeah.
See you later. Ah!
He's going to try and free himself from you. So give me a brawl check to hold on to him. Yep, you successfully. You just he struggles. You just hold him back. Gary, Montana Jack.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna go and grab the pilot from behind and put him in a chokehold.
Okay.
Which should be another brawling, right?
Mm-hmm. All of this is brawling.
Critical failure.
He like, whah!
So now I'm locked up with this guy. Now I'm gonna fight with the pilot.
Yeah. Levite.
So, real quick, what do I see? Is he manually operating? Is there a place where I can just jack in?
You can jack in right now. No questions asked. You have the ports, and you see the slot on the control panel.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
You'll be
jack
next to him, and you'll be kind of involved in this fight, but you could grab onto it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna jack in and hit the gas so that we get away from the explosion. Because
So
that's
all of
thing
a
number
sudden, the fucking Vital, you hear the engines go as everyone is, jostled about. Everyone, give me an athletics check.
Wait, hold on. Can I give a drive? Can I give a drive air vehicle to help them?
Yeah, you can do that to make it so that no one falls out the back.
And a critical roll he rolls. So Matthew rolls a critical athletics for this, and Levite rolls a critical piloting check. Good lord.
Yeah, so Matthew just goes down to a knee with this guy. He holds on to the guy and doesn't fly out the back. Levite tips the Vital so that you guys don't rocket out the back. Montana, you kind of hold on to the seat and lose your footing a bit, but you don't go anywhere. Yeah, it was good rolls. That was a string of very good rolls and an important roll.
I am definitely going to start failing these rolls soon, and it's going to be bad.
Boop, boop. The Vital. Since you crit your air vehicle check, I'm not going to make you careen out of control.
Thank you. Do. Oh, what a kind and forgiving game master that won't make you careen out of control for a crit.
Yeah, so he's like, but he catches it. You guys do go all cattywampus.
It's a full-on pilot battle. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, that was dope. So you guys are out of there now. Now you have control of this Vital. There's two people left on the plane that aren't you guys. Plus the scientist, who is still unconscious. I guess I need to tell you whose turn it is. It would be Kevin's turn. 3 and a third.
Yeah, I believe it's third.
Cool. Assuming I didn't die in this acrobatic airplane maneuver, I think I'm going to jump into this fight with the pilot.
The control that Levite displays over this vehicle, it's like he cradles your legs so that he catches you as you start to fall. He did a perfect maneuver.
How sweet.
Yeah.
I always cradle my passengers.
It was a good time to crit. It was an important role.
Just the legs. Yeah, I want to jump into this fight with the pilot and try to help Montana neutralize him so Levite can focus on flying the craft.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was that brawling?
If you're using your hands, then yes.
No, I mean, my sword's already out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm kind of pissed from being carried like a baby. Human child. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to full attack, do double swing, put him down.
Crits on crits on crits, baby.
You hit him both times.
Wow.
So give me damage twice. You can roll it all at once if you want to. I guess it does matter, though. Oh my God. 9 and 9. Look at that. It's
nice.
Very symmetrical. Unfortunately, 9s do not get through basic armor. So you just kind of pat. You pat him twice, which is unfortunate. But it does leave the floor open for Matthew to continue to wrestle this dude.
Cool. I would like to.
And the whole time you guys are rocketing forward. I'm not sure where. I guess I'll find out on Levite's turn where he's going.
I guess you will.
Where's Levite taking us?
I don't know. Maybe you'll find out.
Betrayal.
I'm going to see if I can throw this guy over the edge.
Okay. Yeah, just do another brawl check.
Cool.
Later, guard.
Ah! And since you guys are moving really fast, he can't catch the edge. He's just going to be gone. because that's funny. All right, man, quit making me Eastery. What are you doing?
It's an excellent emoji.
Also, how are you doing this? Back to Montana Jack. You, 3 2/3, and the pilot are engaged in mortal combat. Well, actually, the pilot didn't go yet. He pulls out a gun. He's gonna just shoot Wild. He's gonna try and hit Montana.
I did hear you're never supposed to bring a katana to a gunfight.
Not true.
Not supposed to bring a gun to a knife fight.
I have a bulletproof shield as well, and that's helpful.
Sword and shield, katana and shield. Very like. Oh, what's that? What's that? It's. I'm
Dope.
drawing. Like it's
Medieval?
dope. It's just dope.
Tubular,
Dope.
red.
Swiggity?
Swiggity, 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 swag.
Sweetie,
Um,
sweetie. So unfortunately, even though you guys are man, he just shoots wildly and misses both of his shots. It is now Montana Jack's turn.
All right, I'm gonna just pin him in the corner and strangle him with both hands, with all my weight on top of him.
Go ahead and give me that brawl check.
18 brawling.
Not bad.
Not enough. I didn't roll high enough, so you grab him.
Great.
And you are now in the process of choking him. I believe 2 more turns and he will pass out.
Body.
Yes.
Levi, where are you taking us, man?
I'm gonna yell at Montana Jack. Where are we taking this guy?
Anywhere away from this damn sub.
Well, no shit. Anywhere away from the dead sub. We need to
find a
rendezvous
safe
with my
house and get
car.
information.
That's what I'm gonna do. Do I know where my car is at all times? I feel like I would.
Yeah, you probably know where your car is.
Yeah, I got like that GPS in my car.
Also,
so,
you probably just remember where you left it.
well, no, because remember, I left it. I told what's her name, assassin lady, to grab the guy and to drive it to a safe space.
Oh yeah, you
safe
can probably
place.
find that. Yeah.
Sweet. So I'm gonna rendezvous with her.
Okay.
You're gonna RSVP.
What?
So, for the sake of expediency, since I don't see circumstances changing, Montana will choke this guy out.
You're not even gonna let this guy do brawl checks against Montana. There's just no.
I'm done with it. I don't want to keep
Look,
on.
man, either I'm gonna choke him out, or 3 1/3 is going to slice through his abdomen.
Yeah,
Either way, we're gonna win this eventually.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, I'm
we
about
don't
to
know.
just pull my strap and dumb check him away. so
Brecht
that's
might
what it
also toss him out the back. We don't know.
you can still do that. But yeah, so you guys are flying towards this GPS blimp now.
All right. That is actually. Hey, I'm gonna put this onus on you, Mr. GM. Where is the safe place that she drove my car off to?
I'm going to put it. Let's see. I have the map open for the viewers. It will be in the burbs. We'll call it in the burbs.
Nice. All right, we're heading to the burbs in a
Oops.
freaking hover jet that I really want to keep.
I pushed the wrong button and put us in a break. Yeah. So,
Perfect.
yeah, you guys are gonna fly to the burbs. In the
Yes,
meantime,
Jenny, I was
though,
muted over here.
you-
Oh, there we go. We're on our break, and we're back from our break.
So what are you gonna do about the other Vitals that are now chasing you?
Oh, there were other Vitals
Yeah,
chasing.
as of right now, it's fun.
Oh, all of a sudden.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm not gonna lead them to my car.
Like,
so,
I'm not gonna have you do a plane chase.
Are there weapons on this Vital?
There are.
Oh, dip.
This is a military vehicle.
Oh, dip.
Hey, Levi, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like there's something on that radar right there.
Oh, Montana Jack. Thank you for pointing out the thing that is in my brain. But hey, Montana Jack, there are people on our tail. Do you and our friends want to start shooting at them? I'm gonna try to shoot at them too. I'm gonna do some maneuvers and try to shoot them down.
Thirds, you ever handled something like this? As I, kind of nod at the jet and its weapon systems.
Certainly, not usually in this fashion, however.
So there are two. They're going to open fire on you. Let me find the vehicle chase rules so that I know how hard it is for you to maneuver.
Can we get our resident artist / computer nerd to hack like do these aircrafts like team speak? Like, can we get into their systems from our plane?
You can try.
That's kind of hot.
It is
That could be
possible.
cool. That could be cool.
That's super hot.
It's pretty hot.
So turned on right now. I'm driving this Vital with a freaking full-on.
With a full chub. All right.
With a cyber attachment.
I have found the rules for the vehicle you are in. I think I would have done that beforehand. Ooh, that's really fast. It can go 200 miles an hour. All right, here's some maneuvers. So, what kind of maneuver you want to whip out here, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna do one of the, where are our guns? Are our guns forward facing or backward facing?
You have them on like the side wing things. You have them on the front. They're all forward facing.
Great, and I know they can control a couple of the weapons. Do I have control of certain weapons?
You are as a driver that is plugged in. You have full control of the vehicle. You can
Sweet.
you can activate all the windows, the doors, all of it.
Sweet. So I'm gonna do one of those I can't do it with my hands, but like one of those like aerials, but for a plane.
Like
know.
like a sharp turn.
Yeah, like a sharp turn.
Oh, you're trying
going
to
around.
get behind them.
Like a 540.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn around to get our guns facing them, and
Oh,
then
you're
I'm
trying
gonna
to flip
open fire.
around in midair so that you're facing
Yeah.
the other way.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Okay,
I'm ballsy.
go ahead and give me. All right, that's enough. That's it. You do it. That's good enough. Yeah, Matthew. With that basic tech check, you are able to get information on their planes. They are flying the same thing you're flying. They seem to be the same people, pretty much, that you just defeated.
Cool.
And they are arming their weapon systems to launch missiles at you guys. So
Well, I did my maneuver. That was my move action. Can I launch
That is-
missiles at their asses?
yes, you can.
How do I do that in the thing?
You just that's a good question, actually.
Do I just do another pilot check, or do I do
It kind of
archery?
seems like it should be a pilot check. 'Cause I don't
I'm gonna
think-
do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did it. It's one away from a crit fail.
Really?
Yeah,
might
I rolled a
be-
2.
It might be weapons tech.
It might be a weapons tech.
But that's tech that is specifically for like working on
That
things.
is. He is right. He
It's
is
true.
right. Pilot is for maneuvering. What? I don't know what that means. Oh, maneuvering. Maneuvering, I think it's supposed to say. Yeah, so you do open fire. Which weapons are you firing?
If these have missiles, I'm gonna fire the missiles
I
at
do
them. That seems like it'll take care of the job as quick
They
as
are
possible.
going to try to evade these missiles. You fire your missiles, and they break off. They break off.
All right, that's my turn.
The person in our chat is saying it is heavy weapons or auto fire, which
Hmm.
I am not opposed to using those. We'll use heavy weapons for the missiles, auto fire if you use the Gatling guns. Yeah.
it.
So I have your turn over here. Levite just went. Kevin, 3 1/3. Sorry, I don't know why I can't use your guys' character names today.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, Jahan. You should get your shit together.
Put it in the real world like a stiff.
I was supposed to use your fursona. Sorry.
Yeah, my fursona is Levite.
I broke the rules of the orgy, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did that an hour ago when you kissed me on the mouth, but I didn't
Oh
say
man,
anything.
no kisses on the mouth. Damn.
Yeah, and that was after the eye contact violation. Thank you very much.
What kind of orgies are you guys going to? No kissing on the mouth and no eye contact?
It's-
Sounds
yeah.
Sounds like a
Baby.
terrible orgy.
No, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, 3 1/3, you are able to also shoot weapon systems if you like to.
I can. Hell yeah, I'd like to.
Also, any of you at any point in time, you can grappling hook to other Vital. You can do whatever you want.
Jahan's trying to get us to
Oh.
grappling hook to other Vitals.
No, I
because
actually
he
don't
wants
want
us
you to, because that's
die.
a really stupid way for you guys
Yeah,
to
I was
die.
gonna say though, I don't have a grapple, so if one of you nerds wants to go Rambo, take me with you. I agree in advance. But in the meantime, you said auto fire for Gatling guns?
Yes.
I want to go ahead and I'm gonna go World War II on those Vitals. You said what are they called?
Yeah. They're just fancy helicopters, man.
Oh,
They're like helicopter jets. essentially.
I'm
Yeah.
also just a fancy helicopter.
Ew, I shouldn't have gone with this one.
It stands for vertical takeoff and landing.
Except he critted.
Well, yep. So,
Whoop.
so the way it works with full auto or auto fire, the way auto fire specifically works is that it the amount of successes you hit above what you need to hit gives you an extra 2d6. So you max out, so you can go ahead and roll the full. I think it's 6d6.
Damn. Okay. I don't have a button for that. Mine only goes up to 5. Am I not seeing?
You can just
something?
type in roll or slash roll space 6d6, and it'll work.
Yeah, roll 20 is super cool. Hey, Jahan, have you figured out how we can roll in the chat yet for the Twitch with the thing?
No, not yet. I'll figure
Slash
it out one of these days.
Roll D6. Is there a space
six.
between slash roll and D6?
Yes. So slash roll space and then 6d6.
Gotcha.
No spaces.
Sorry, I didn't learn any
6d6.
coding yet.
That is the wrong slash.
Nice. Cool.
Which is really funny. But that's okay.
I got it this time, buddy. Here I come. So I'm
You
gonna
nailed
like
it. Here it
casually-
comes.
I'm gonna casually stroll over to this thing, and then
That's the
It's,
same.
it's the same slash.
the same
What?
wrong. It's the same slash.
Here, I'll do
Okay,
it, buddy. I got
this one roll. I'm determined. Can I get a boon for
There you
like
go.
life?
Hey, he did it!
it.
Man, you should have let Leighton roll for you.
Yeah.
Me
You
and
should have just taken
Me
mine.
and Kevin rolled the
Yeah.
same thing. That's funny. So yeah, we'll just keep the 13. That'll be fun.
You mean
but
we're
yeah,
keeping
you
the
do light
24?
up this plane.
Keeping the 24.
Keeping the 24.
Yeah, you're keeping the 24.
He just
Yeah,
tell him
I
what
mean,
he's
I
doing.
critted, right? So that should count for
Yeah,
something.
to be fair.
Exactly.
Yeah,
To be
to
fair,
be fair.
To be fair,
All right, so Kevin, 3 1/3 is gone. Matthew, Mr. Brent.
Is there any way I could try to make the weapons a little more powerful or make this vehicle go a little faster?
Like overcharge the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can allow you to do a tech check to try to give Leighton bonuses on his rolls.
Cool. Should it be an air vehicle tech check?
Is that specifically a thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's specifically a thing, then yes.
Nice. Oh.
oh no! It's a big red critical failure for those
I
of you at
think
home.
that means
with
that
the
you peed in the gas tank.
I think that is what that means.
Uh,
All right, you're all fueled up with the juice. Punch it.
so, so what happens? You plug in. You pull out a safety switch to try to overcharge this thing, but it's the one that you shouldn't pull out. So the vehicle starts to kind of move a little twitchily. I'm gonna give -1 to some rolls here, but that's okay. It doesn't immediately explode. As funny as that would be.
Have the other jets attempted to come over the communications yet and tell us to land or anything like that?
No.
Tell us to yield?
No.
That's what I'm going to do on my turn, is pick up the communications and say, to the 2 jets following us, does anybody copy?
They don't say anything.
Damn. Breck, any way you can get me into that system?
I sure can try.
He already has a backdoor into their system if you want to.
Yes. If he has the backdoor into the system, then I will communicate with them and say, I'll pull up the radio and say, we're going to kick your scientist out the back cargo hold. If you want him to live, I suggest you pull off and catch him. And then I'll take the scientist's jacket off of him, the white coat, and put it on one of the regular, the old pilot guy, and prepare to kick him out the back.
A, nice. B, I tried to access her system through the back door, and it didn't work. She wasn't too thrilled about that.
She's
You
not
have
going to
to-
be
you have to
happy you
warn
talked
them.
about that online.
Yeah, you can't do it by surprise. That's just fucked up. But
I'm not even sure if the surprise is still the word in that situation.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Give me a deception check of some kind.
I will give you a persuasion cool.
That could work.
Cool. You're so freaking cool.
I rolled a 1 altogether with another critical failure. That's back to back for Brecht and I.
That is. So
Yeah.
you say this. You put a jacket on this guard, and you kick him out the back of the plane. Ah! And then they open fire on you. So this is versus our pilot here. You're gonna maneuver away. So do your air pilot checks as evasion.
So, y'all, just so you know, we're supposed to roll crits, both failures and successes, about 1/5 of the time. 9 out of our last 22 rolls, which is
Have been one or the
almost,
other,
which
yeah.
is like 40%.
And you guys are weird with your rolls.
1/5, 2/5, who cares?
Man, when you're hot, you're hot.
I don't-
When you're not, you're not.
But in response to Montana's shenanigans, you are now facing these other hover vehicles, and one of them just opens up with the Gatling guns on you, Leighton. Go ahead and give me that vehicle check to dodge.
Yeah, absolutely. Gladly. 17.
That is what we like to call in the business not good enough.
Oh!
Cheesed. We're gonna get Swiss cheesed.
Alrighty.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. So of your vehicle's 60 health points, you are at 39. It lit you the fuck up. One of them is pretty hurt too from 3 1/3 lighting him up. But yeah, they lit you the fuck up. And now it's actually Leighton's turn.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm gonna do, since we're in this thing together, you know, we're doing it right. I don't know. How do I have to do it? Do I have to do another maneuver to get into position, or can I
Depends
do
on what
a
you want to do.
maneuver?
What are you trying to do?
I would love to maneuver to get in a better spot to hit one of them if it'll give me a bonus on my attack roll.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me a maneuver roll.
Sweet. Doing a bad job, doing a real bad job.
So yeah,
Um,
you misalign the plane.
I got us away from the sub.
You start losing altitude. You overload one of the engines, and it kind of turns off on you.
That's 10 out of 24, by the way.
So you guys start falling a little bit here. At this point, I'm sorry, but the plane starts to go down a little bit. It's not necessarily going to crash, but it's starting to. 3 1/3. You guys are kind of in a bit of a free fall here.
Are there parachutes or any sort of emergency landing gear that we can see on this strange helicopter?
There are no parachutes, that's for sure. The plane, the thing, it has landing gear, but it's just like
No, I mean
landing gear.
like not for the plane, for people.
No, there's no way for people. I mean, there's like a rappelling rope.
There's not even like a life raft if you land in the water.
Yeah, there could be a life raft. Could be a life raft. I don't know what you want to do with it, but yeah, it's
It's not, it's the principle, man. I want to make sure that we don't have to call the Cybernetic Business Bureau on those.
Well, in hindsight, what he wanted to do was hook the life raft to the VTOL with the rope and get towed behind the jet for one of the most awesome lake experiences of all time.
It would give me a better shooting position with my 2-shot pistol.
So it would keep you closer with your sword if you were behind the jet in the boat.
I mean, if you're
Just
doing a
cut
quick
the fucking
inventory of
top
what's
off.
all on the plane, there are other weapons on board too.
So, but we're going into like a tailspin.
What
Yeah,
other
well, but you're
weapons? Are there any grenades or explosives on board?
Yeah,
What? Brecht and I are here and there's still grenades?
yeah. There's a fully outfitted military
long.
vehicle.
Not for long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and just auto fire at the same one I auto fired at the first time.
Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to be doing this. I'm going to say at a -2 at this point because you're trying to shoot while falling. But
Yeah, I mean,
it's still a chance.
3
to
and
land.
3 ain't the kind of guy that gets seasick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw 2 luck points on it as well.
Ooh. Okay.
We'll balance it back out.
Absolutely.
Balancing it out. I like it. Hey.
Yeah, that is successful. You can hit. We'll have you do a 4d6.
Okay, good. I don't have to do any coding for that one.
You hit a good you hit a good amount of the shots.
You said how many? 4?
Yeah, 4d6.
Whatever.
The
13?
same you did with the 60s.
That just goes to show you, all you need is 4.
Quality over quantity.
Baby.
There you go.
Don't bother critting again.
Yeah, you light one of them up. It starts smoking. You can see big old holes. It's the same one you hit last time. It's pretty fucked up. Brecht.
That makes 2 of us.
Yes.
Take it down.
I believe I heard grenades.
There are grenades.
I'd like to whip one of the grenades into or at one of these other vehicles.
I was really happy to see that this is what you did. I also want to throw grenades at moving jets, so I'm really happy this is happening.
I just want to put something out there.
Mm-hmm.
Grapple hand, motherfucker.
Yep.
If I may, just for flavor, can I help Brecht carry a crate of grenades over to the back of the jet since we're just going to start lobbing grenades out of this thing?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much at the back already. There's just like one of the panels opens up and there's weapons and there's a bunch of grenades in there. So yeah, go ahead. You can give me a throw check. Also give me it at a -2 since you're throwing a grenade out of a moving plane.
When you say throw check.
Yeah.
I believe that's one of the skills.
Negative.
Okay.
That's a negatory. Do you mean archery?
Explosives? Demolitions?
Here, let me take a sneak peek here.
Maybe
Demolition
dance because
is a
the
thing.
plane's fucked up. There is a dance skill.
Hold on.
Yeah, archery.
Maybe
Archery.
Oh my
No,
god!
I'm just kidding.
word info at the doctor.
I'd still make an argument for demolitions.
Yeah, demolitions is probably definitely a good thing to do.
I critted my contortionist, so I'm like real comfortable.
That's good.
23.
Laid back piloting. Hmm.
So demolitions. Is that what?
Yeah,
or
demolitions
is
is good.
it, okay, cool. And what I want to do, I want the grenade like in my grapple hand. So like when I throw it, I want the hand to go out and then let go of the grenade, so it's like extra far.
Like extra follow through. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
By the way, we're getting closer to 50% crit rate. This is a sorry, we're at
We need
50%.
sponsorship.
We're
Get out of
above
here.
50%.
Brecht rolled a critical failure with the grenade throw.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, I don't even know what to do. All right, so what happens?
I have a suggestion.
Not in the house.
I mean, it is in the house. That's what's going to happen. What's
He
your
could
suggestion?
he pulls the pin and he lets his grapple hand go and his hand goes zip all the way out and then it's cooking the grenade. He didn't count on that part. He counted on pulling the pin after the grapple hand was out the door. But he pulled it early, cooked the grenade in his hand, and his grapple hand blows up outside. Just like dangling behind the jet.
I don't want to take away his grapple hand.
It can always get fixed.
It can. I think it's funnier if he throws the pin
Oh!
and then he's like, uh-oh, and he drops the grenade.
Throws the grenade over his shoulder and throws the pin at the jets.
Yeah, he throws it. He doesn't throw it very far. It lands like in the vehicle and explodes. So there's an explosion at the back of the Vital.
Man.
Go ahead and
Dope.
roll. Let's see, how much does a grenade do?
This was not how I expected
We're
our
gonna call
day
it
would
4d6.
4d6.
And I'm gonna say that you're gonna take this
Oh.
damage as well.
Ones, all ones, all ones. That's a
Just
lot
let me roll
more.
it. I'll botch that roll.
You have 11 armor, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna take 4. Your armor is now 10. And the plane is also gonna take all of that damage.
Hit it. I rolled 4d6 and it came up nothing. So that's no damage.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I also accidentally put the letter M.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And arguably the wrong slash.
Oh, that was on purpose so that it wouldn't roll.
Yeah. So what happens is the grenade explodes in the back of the plane. The plane continues to fall. Montana, you watch this happen. I don't know why everyone's critting and botching, but it's fun. It's fun.
But it's my turn. I'm gonna take a smoke grenade and light it and tuck it in the back of this VTOL so that we're obscured from the other VTOLs.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do. Do you need me to roll anything? Would you like me to roll anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think that's not something that really has much chance of failure. And I really don't want you to botch on another grenade check.
I don't mind. I would love to botch on a grenade check. It seems like a lot of fun.
It is.
How was it, Brett?
It is, but I don't think there's really a chance of you failing that, so I don't want to make you roll. Yeah, no, the smoke starts coming out the back, and it does obscure you from further damage. It will make it harder for them to shoot you, essentially.
Yeah, easier to follow, harder to shoot.
There's just a bunch of smoke spewing out. Levite, what are you doing, buddy? Everyone's about to die. You see the ground coming up quick.
I'm going to try to right this bad boy and get us back flying again. What do I feel about what percentage do I feel this plane is at? Like,
Oh, man, this plane is like at a third.
all right, here we go.
Like you check your systems. Yeah, so with a 17, a 17's good. That's a good roll.
Yeah, I still only rolled a 3 on the D10. I'm
turn
really...
off, you do something very risky. You turn off the other engine so that they have time to recalibrate. And as you guys are nearing the ground, you cut them both on.
Yeah.
And you hug the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some distance between us for now. That way we can formulate a plot.
Looking around at where this off-course nonsense is taking you, you overshot your destination by a lot, and
That's fine.
you are now in the Badlands.
That's fine.
Absolutely. But yeah, so the pilot saves all of you. You guys don't immediately die because of him being a bad pilot. I'm just kidding. It was because of 4
time
botches.
minus 1 freaking. I didn't. Jahan, so help me.
So
I will
person-
end you.
He's so
I will end you.
3 1/3.
What?
Actually, never mind.
What the fuck do you want?
The Vitals are going to try to shoot you guys down again.
Got you.
Dodge this shit for me, Mr. Success. And one more. Even better. Yeah, so you cut the engines on, you hit the dirt, and you're like right above the ground driving on the road, and these Gatling guns come zooming in at you guys. And you just... And you kind of do like a loop-de-loop. And completely miss all the fire. Now, 3 1/3. What do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at that one that I've been shooting at with the Gatling gun again.
You can try to do it. I'll say you do it while he's maneuvering. Because technically they're behind you, but when he flips around to avoid their fire, you have a chance at a shot.
Okay. Oh. 11.
So like it shoots like right over them. They just kind of just barely miss them. Brecht, you just got blowed up by your own grenade. What do you do, sir?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna pick up another grenade.
Okay. If at first you don't succeed,
Exactly.
Keep throwing grenades.
Yeah, the helicopter has plenty of health left.
Captain Grimley, you actually have to spend the points to do something. Demolitions check. Well, that's not a botch. So let's see. Kink! You hear it hit one of the planes, and then go ahead and give me that roll of that 4d6 damage.
Nice.
Oh,
shit!
So it explodes, converting this Vital into a convertible. And you see the driver kind of like dead. And the plane just eats shit into the ground and goes end over end.
Just like kinda dead.
Before
It's
the
kinda
plane
dead.
eats, before the plane eats shit, can I try to do something absolutely fucking bananas?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I would like to shoot the plane with my grapple gun.
Okay.
And if I'm successful, I want to plant my feet in the back of this VTOL and swing that jet at the other jet.
Oh man, that's gonna take a lot of good rolls here, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Breck to help me out with this one.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
try.
Superhero Montana.
All right, Breck.
I'm also gonna help by like whenever I see this happening, I'm gonna like swing. I'm gonna maneuver the ship to help that swing momentum.
I'll let you try. I will absolutely let you try. I'm just letting you know. I'm looking for some high numbers.
All right. So
The
first,
grappling
is
hook's not
the
going to be
grapple.
hard.
Yeah, first the grapple gun. Let's just get that out of the way. I crit.
God.
All right, crit.
So
It's a
that's on
good
there.
start.
That's on there.
Okay, so then I'm gonna have to, in my mind, right? I'm gonna have to plant my feet, and Breck's gonna have to fucking support me, and I'm gonna have to make an athletics check to try to swing this thing. And for this, I will spend 3 luck.
Okay, I'm looking for some like high shit here, man.
All right, let me spend all 5 of my luck then. Let's just get rid of it now. I don't need it. It's like I never had it.
All of it?
Yeah, this is all of my luck. So
How much luck did you have?
I spent all 5 for a total of 12, so I'm really hoping that between Levite's jet help and Brecht's athletics help, maybe we can make this happen.
Well,
So-
can I not with athletics as well? Because I mean, I'm here.
So, the issue is that none of you can add more than +1 each. He has yet to hit the everyday difficulty. And I'm looking for above the everyday difficulty. for
If
this.
everybody helps, then we get a 15.
Yeah, you can get a 15.
That's when everybody helps, that's what we got. Because it's 7 plus my 5 luck plus 1 from everybody else. So 12 plus 3 is a 15 for everybody helping.
Yeah, a 15 will hit, like, the difficult.
That's it, yeah, that's what we
That's
got.
not what he's looking
Yeah,
for.
That's
looking
all we
for-
got.
Looking for higher.
So what do we do besides make a big mess here?
So you guys do get high enough to not have Montana get ripped out of the plane and die. He just kind of lets go of his grappling hook. He's like, I like that you tried.
Oh,
I wanted
damn.
it to work, but man,
Ah,
a
that was-
7's not gonna do it.
That was harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, Montana. That's a hover jet. That's like
Yeah,
a
those-
helicopter plane.
Hey,
know,
welcome to
birds-
the chat,
birds are
Cyberpunk
so-
Uncensored.
Birds are so light, and that jet's not as light as a bird.
No, it's not. So Levite,
Hey, what up?
there's only one on you now.
What up, Cyberpunk Uncensored?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, what up? That's my guy right there, man. That's
Shit.
I think that's probably Rob. That's probably GM Rob Mulligan. And if so,
Okay.
what up, Rob?
What up,
and if
Rob
it's not,
Mulligan?
it's someone running Rob's account. And what up, someone running Rob's account?
Shit. I'm also uncensored.
Just
Thank
for the
you.
record, I'm doing it wrong. So
You can't do it wrong if we're all having fun.
that's true.
Yeah,
We are
exactly.
all having fun. Levite, you are being chased by a single Vital now, as Brecht blew one up with a grenade somehow.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna try to do that super cool maneuver where I like hit the brakes and I like shift the thrusters so that like they pass us, so then I can get a shot on them, an easier shot on them.
Yes, that is
Boom.
a good one.
Yeah, boom, hitting that 17.
17 is enough to hit pretty much any of these maneuvers that are listed.
Sweet,
Which I would say that is about that difficulty, yeah.
awesome.
So, you hit the brakes. You drop back behind this other jet vehicle. And now you can open fire.
I'm gonna try to fire a missile. I'm gonna use 2 of my luck.
That will be a heavy weapons roll.
Yeah, it sure will. Sure freaking will. That's a 15 total.
Let's see if they can dodge it.
2 more Sidewinder missiles peel away.
I'm gonna guess how much damage a missile does. I'm gonna say it's 5d6, one more than a grenade.
You think that a missile does the same amount of damage as a slug shotgun?
I mean, you know, it's all
Maybe.
relative.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Person to a jet, maybe.
Yeah, like if you're doing like missile to
It's
missile
not a
to
tow missile.
helicopter versus like this isn't a missile to a body, to a
Yeah,
human
it's not.
body.
It's not a missile from a submarine. It's just like a, like one of those little box missiles.
And I
Well-
imagine
Let's make a mental note here to save one of these missiles to shoot at somebody's body later.
and see how much damage.
30d6 damage.
We're gonna put Jahan on the spot and make him
Are you
figure out.
fucking kidding me, bro? What is up with these rolls?
Oh shit, Jahan, you want to become famous?
We
You
just
get
had
big follows.
6 follow bots jump in our chat and spam our shit. Go away.
John, you made it. The follow bots.
I want to become famous.
That almost never happens. I can't believe 6 of them did it. Maybe someone hates me or something. So yeah, 11 damage. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, you hit this plane from behind, and then 3 into thirds. It is your turn.
I guess now because it's in front of us, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna shoot at it with the Gatling gun, man.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Cool.
Oh yes.
That's going to be a hit. I'm going to have you do the full 66.
Oh Jesus, bear with me on this one.
Hold on,
Let me
I got you.
call
It
my
worked.
tech person.
It worked. It
It's
worked
this
last
one.
time.
I got it. No, I got it. It's the right
Okay.
slash this time. Yeah. It's the one that starts at the bottom on the left and goes to the top. Oh, but there's a space I'm missing. Hang on. There it is. Beautiful.
He's learning code. Yes.
Ooh, big tech, here I come.
Big freaking tech.
Oh,
Running
yeah.
this off my phone and everything.
So this thing gets hit by a missile, and then all of a sudden just you see like its back get ripped open like a can opener by this Gatling gun. Brecht, it is your turn.
I didn't realize that Captain Grimley redeemed Doom whenever the bots came in, and so I want to become famous. That's
Captain
just
Grimley, did you doom the bots?
Yeah, well, I think she doomed us to be famous. Maybe she sent the bots after
Hey,
us.
thanks, Jenny, for banning all of those people. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna throw another grenade, of course.
Not bad. All right.
Yeah, that is good enough to hit.
Nice.
You lob a grenade. Now you're hanging out the side of the plane throwing them, but yeah.
What was that again? 46.
46.
46
Oh.
what?
4d6. Yeah, no, so you kind of get it almost in like the holes the Gatling gun created, but then it kind of falls out a little bit and just blows up on the back.
Yeah, it's hard to throw into the wind.
But he still hit it. I'm gonna have something fun happen here. So some of the debris is gonna try and fuck up your plane.
Yeah, it sure is.
Levi, give me an evasion roll. Oh wow, he already had it. He already had it clicked. Yeah, boom.
Get out of
the
here.
way.
Get the fuck out of here. I came here to do one thing, and that's pilot a plane and fuck. And I don't see.
I'm all out of the second thing.
Well, I guess that means I'm up next.
Yeah. Yeah, it is you, and then the other Vital.
Also, that's
Oh, no.
one thing. I did say I came.
If he came here to pilot and fuck, so I rolled my contortionist check.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
you guys make a beautiful pretzel.
Oh, we sure did.
You guys are just like a couple of 2x4s getting slapped together in a rigid sort of fashion.
We make a handsome young Chumba. All right.
Hollywood clapper.
So we are free and clear, basically, by my understanding.
No, there's still a plane in front of you.
What?
Oh, there's a plane in front of us.
It's the same one.
It's still
Okay.
alive?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still there. It looks really fucked up. It's about as fucked up as your plane.
Oh boy. Is there hey Levite, is there another way you can patch me into this weapon system? And I take a seat in a fold down chair.
Yeah, go ahead and here, fire whatever you want.
Yeah, there's a control stick right in front of you.
Don't kill us.
I fire the miniguns at the jet.
Nice.
Yeah, you start lighting it up. Go ahead and give me. Let's see, that's an auto fire. Yeah, that's actually I rolled bad enough for you to hit with all of it. So give me 66.
That's
9 damage altogether. I'd like to point out that the first on 66, I did 9 damage. I rolled 4 ones on 6d6. That's what just happened here. All right, we good on that? Can we move? Can we?
So
that
he's
go
gonna
towards
try
your
to
crit?
maneuver. Oh no! Okay, so this worked out for what I wanted to happen anyways. He's gonna try to maneuver behind you now. But his plane's all fucked up. It doesn't quite make the turn, and his wing touches the ground. And as soon as it touches the ground, it digs in, goes end over end, and it explodes. Levi, give me another pilot check.
Gladly.
Okay. So you're able to fly clear of that. And it is then that one of your eyes goes red with an alert that your plane is losing fuel. And it's going down.
Going down?
Yeah, it's going down.
Can I help with some maintenance to help slow the process?
Yes, you can do a tech check to try to help the plane until it can land.
Question. Well,
Absolutely.
Ooh, what a time to crit! What
What
a
time to
beautiful
crit.
number, Brecht.
Yeah.
he turns this into a fully electric plane, and we don't need any fuel.
Essentially,
solar
what he
power.
does is he stops the leak, but you don't have enough fuel to get to where you want to go. You need to land somewhere around here. But it's no longer like going to be an exciting emergency. Thank you, Matt. No, I'm just kidding. He does manage to fix it. He finds the leak.
Puppy.
That is a good time to crit.
All right. Well, here we go. I'm gonna land this thing where I want. I want to find somewhere inconspicuous where I can tell a friend of mine to come by.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a +1 on this roll because of Mr. Brecht helping you along. That's what that is high enough. You do find a nice spot, and you land in the Badlands behind, like in a little alcove.
Okay. I have to have a mechanic contact of some sort. Like,
Yeah, I would agree.
yeah.
You can also technically summon your car, I think.
Yes, and I am going to get my car to come join us out here because I think that seems like a great idea. But the main thing I want to do is I want to get this thing fixed and or put in a safe spot, and all of the military tracking being stripped from it so it can become ours and our friends.
I got you. Yeah, you want to steal this thing, essentially. Yeah, you
Yes.
can call a buddy of yours.
I do.
I will say
Call.
it's going to be a nomad. Someone from your tribe will come.
Yeah. Yeah. What someone from my tribe who actually misses me and isn't glad that I'm gone forever.
Yeah.
And hopefully not forever, but yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm
what's
gonna
going to
call
happen is you're going to make that call. They're going to agree to come out, and
Yeah.
then before you unplug from this vehicle, you will see that your transponder flips on its own, and you know that means someone's looking for where you landed.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Matthew, Brecht. I'm doing the Jahan thing where I'm using
I'm
the wrong
sorry.
name. Brecht,
It's so bad you learned the name.
Brecht, I really need your help with this transponder. We need to shut down any communication between us and anyone trying to communicate with us that we do not want communicating with us.
Gotcha. Would this be security tech? Or...
Oh yeah, that could work. Security tech could work for this. Okay. You can't find the transponder. You don't know where it is.
F.
Of course. I
Unfortunately.
forgot, guys. Sorry.
Why don't we just grab the scientist, everybody move away, and we can blow the plane completely the fuck up?
What a great idea. I was just going to suggest the same thing.
Let's take a couple of those grenades, though.
But we don't get to keep the plane?
Small price to pay.
F.
That is
I
an
don't get
option.
to keep the sub. I don't get to keep the plane. I don't get to keep it. I don't get any toys. Y'all get your grenades. Y'all, I don't say y'all. I'm not from that part of the world.
But so what happens is, the transponder was on. You guys rig it to blow. But
Oh,
I'm
my
pretty
friend
sure
and
they're
fellow.
already on their way.
Yeah, oh, well, if they're already on their way.
Can he
But also
fix it
so is my
after it's boomed?
No.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
All right. Well, my car's almost here. My friend, I'll tell him that. What's the this? What's the this?
Almost.
Well, I am
Right.
assuming
You're assuming a
Yeah,
lot here, buddy.
my car knows where I am.
It is. It's coming. It is on its way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell my friend that we're gonna have to blow this joint, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna get them.
So yeah, as you guys are figuring out what to do here, we're gonna go ahead and take our break as you guys are stranded in the Badlands.
PP time.
It is time for PB breaks for everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everybody for all the follows, subs, all that good stuff. We're happy to have you guys, and we'll be back in 5.
Ish.
Thank you, bots, for trying to keep us famous.
Yeah, thanks, bots, for trying to make us famous.
That was also
Hey
my
everybody,
first
welcome
time.
back to Fresh Out the Box. We weren't talking about anything bad. Yeah, so where we last left off, our pilot Levite had landed the VTOL in the Badlands outside of Night City, and they are awaiting a pickup from Levite's car. But they expect company is on the way. What do you guys do? The situation exactly is you guys aren't far from the road, but you are in the middle of the Badlands. If you don't know, the Badlands are the wild territories outside of civilization. Usually populated by nomads, and there are settlements out here as well.
Honestly, I like the idea of rigging this thing to explode, but let's wait until they're examining it before we explode it, you know?
So you want to rig it to explode and stay here and lay low?
Hide, yeah. Hide nearby. They're gonna go examine their ship, see if they can fly it off, and then we go boom boom.
While you do that, I'm going to work on making some fake tracks around the place to throw them off if they approach by car.
Sweet.
While you guys are working on that, I'm gonna try to get some answers out of this coatless scientist.
Yeah. Is he even a scientist anymore?
Is it because his coat's gone?
His coat's gone.
That's fair. That's a fair question. But yeah, so there is a building nearby. It's like a derelict, like you don't know what it was. Like maybe like a utility closet or something. But it's definitely not functioning.
To answer your question, Leighton, I think he still has glasses, and he may still have pens in his shirt pocket. So you might still be able to tell that he's a scientist.
He never had either of those things.
Maybe just the pocket protector. The pens have all flown out.
Yeah, I mean that was a wild ride. The pens are probably, you know.
He pays for a top class pocket protector. The pens stay then.
The Mont Blancs are just chilling.
But yeah, so that's the building that's nearby. If you would like to go there,
Yeah, let's rig up this plane and then we'll go to the building nearby.
to
It
rig
could
up
be a good place
the
to
plane,
interrogate it.
I think someone needs to give me a demolitions check.
That is not gonna be me.
I could try.
Me neither.
Please do. It's not bad.
Nice.
So yeah, you rig it up to explode. You can have like a remote detonator. That kind of stuff's not that hard in the future, I imagine.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, I mean everyone has remote receivers and transponders, and, you know, technology. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
a
man.
man. I don't know technology.
I mean, if there's a way to, like, arm a bomb with a cell phone, surely it's easier in the future, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you rig it up to explode. You use those grenades you found, and it's set to explode. You put them near the fuel line. It should work. That's taken care of. What are you guys gonna do while you wait?
So I walk to the road, and then from the road, start walking away from town, and then circle back after about 15 minutes. So if they drive in from the road, they'll see tracks leading the wrong way for a long time before they come back.
Gotcha. So you start leading a fake trail, and 3 1/3 you have the scientist.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him into that derelict building and see if he wants to have a conversation.
He's waking up at this point. Yeah.
I will, I'll call on my walk. I'll call the PD and let them know I saw a jet go down in this area.
They will pick up the call and say they'll send someone to investigate. Some cops are coming.
Yeah, you tell him. I was talking to the dog, not Jahan. Jahan, don't you tell your dog anything. Your dog's perfect.
Yeah, no, she really is. His dog's fantastic.
I love my dog. Yeah, she's a good girl. But yeah, so yeah, you're in the building. What are you gonna do to him? What are you saying? What are you asking? He's looking around.
Morning.
He's just
Glad
looking
you're
around.
still here to join us. It's been quite a wild ride. And at this point, I don't think either one of us is inclined to incur any more physical damage, if you understand my meaning. So I need you to tell me everything that you know. There's no reason to be concerned. I am a corpo and I work for Orion Pharmaceuticals. So we're pretty much on the same playing ground here.
He'll look you up and down.
Are you sure you don't have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
I want you to tell me what you were working on and what corporation you were working on it for.
I was working on the future.
The future of?
Humanity.
If you're referring to that mutagen, I highly doubt that that's the future of humanity unless you have found a way to clean it up.
That was a special mixture for fun.
And might you have any more of that mixture or a recipe for where or how I can concoct this mixture?
Not on me.
Not on you. Well, you have access to an agent, and I'm sure that you can get access to a sample, am I wrong?
I can do many things.
I want to pull my katana out and just kind of rest it. I'm going to squat down and rest it on my knees. And I'm just going to look him dead in the eye and say, so can I.
You can try to roll Intimidate.
Ooh.
And instead of just saying he's too cool for school, I'll roll for it.
What was that?
I'm going to roll as well.
Oh.
So for Intimidate, you're probably going to want to use Persuasion Cool or Interrogation Cool.
Oh, Interrogation, yeah.
Maybe Conversation also, if that's a thing.
I think this is definitely an interrogation.
Gotcha. Boom.
He'll lock eyes with you. And he'll kind of smile at you. He'll be like, do what you will.
Have it your way. I want to go ahead and just swing at him.
Okay. Well, he can't move. So you hit him. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Twice?
If you want to swing twice.
For the katana? Yeah, I mean, I can, so I might as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's alright.
Is he though?
He's alright.
Yeah, you cut him open really bad. He'll scream at that. Like, that's, I mean, he's tough and all, but damn. Pretty much almost killed him with that one.
She's fine.
He will have blood coming out of his mouth at this point, and he'll just spit a big old glob at you.
I'll be right back. Hang on a little longer. I'm gonna exit the building and rejoin Brecht.
Yeah, he did roll high enough to resist your torture. Yeah. Go talk to Brecht. Hi, Brecht.
So I want to just let him know what's going on and that the doctor was unwilling to give any sort of information, so he's currently bleeding out in the building.
I can help.
I was hanging out with them, so I. Am I with them? Am I hanging out?
are you here too?
Everyone except Gary can be there. Gary's still walking. Montana's still leading a trail.
I'd love to take my shot at interrogating this guy, especially now that you've buttered him up. I can help with some good cop.
How about I patch him up first so he doesn't bleed out on the floor?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
fair.
was going to say you might want to check his condition first, and while you're at it, both of you should hurry because I'm not sure that he's still with us.
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, we'll be good cops. We'll be. Hey, I brought a doctor, and let's talk this through.
Great. I'll wait for Montana and make sure nothing befalls him on his walk.
Let's
Sick.
see this this medicine check here.
Ooh,
Not bad.
Dr.
A 16. Dr. Brecht is in the house.
It's not bad.
Paging Dr. Brecht. There's a man with a serious stab wound in the dirty warehouse. Paging Dr. Brecht.
Yeah, the guy rolled a 2 and he got a 16. That I think he's good at this.
Paging Dr. Brecht. There are intestines in the floor in the janitor's closet. Paging Dr. Brecht.
I'll fix them all.
Somebody's been cut ass to head.
So doctor, look, I'm
You
sorry
are
about
able to patch him up, yeah.
Doctor, I'm sorry about our friend. He's a corpo, sociopath. He's kind of crazy. But I'm happy to bring him back in here. I really just want to talk to you, buddy. And we need answers. We need to know what you're making, why you're making it, how you're making it. And you're going to spill all of that, or he's going to spill your guts. And you know he can, because he just did. And me and the good doctor here, we can't stop him. He's a corp.
Go ahead and give me an interrogation check, and you can add a +1 for.
Then that's a 20.
It's a 20.
Here.
Oh, well, he cracks a little bit. Yeah. So he'll kind of look and think, because he'll look around, take in his situation. What guarantees do I have that you won't just kill me?
Well, take it away.
Why would I fix you up if we were just gonna kill you?
So I live long enough to talk.
Hmm.
I mean, he'll astutely, just, he knows why you did it.
Yeah.
He's not a dummy. He knows that you guys might just kill him.
Well, your best chance of survival is helping us out. In fact, that's literally your only chance of survival. And as far as I'm concerned, I want to keep you alive. You're an amazing brain. You could help us.
What do you want to know?
I want to know things.
I need some specifics.
Because I haven't been here. I wasn't here for the beginnings of all this session to know exactly what we're doing with these drugs.
That's right. He missed session 1 and 2, so he only barely understands why we tracked this guy down.
I literally have no clue what's going on. I'm just here.
At this point, you know that they are trying to find out where this drug is coming from, because it has something to do with the corporation that 3 1/3 is working for, and it killed a resident of a place where Montana works, and that person was a friend of Brecht.
Wow. My friend, what we need to know is where this drug is coming from, how it's being made, how we can stop the whole situation. And the good news is we have friends in high places.
Give me a... Man, what's lying? Is it acting?
It's still persuade. It's conversation,
acting
human
check.
perception, interrogation, persuasion,
Yeah, you can do persuasions.
dig.
I swear there's a lie, though.
I'm not seeing it. It's not a win. Oh, there's
Yeah,
lip reading.
There's not a deception and there's not a threaten. There's just kind of interrogation and persuasion that kind of fill those gaps, and then conversation as well.
Yeah.
Where's empathy? Yeah, but for the meantime, I'll take persuasion.
There is acting under performance.
Yeah, acting. Yeah, acting is a thing.
That's under performance, though.
Yeah,
It is.
You're lying. That's what it is. But I'll let you keep that persuasion check. In the
Thank
future,
you.
acting is lying. That goes for both of you actors in here. You're both liars professionally. So yeah.
Passable, Gary. You are
There
a
you go.
passable actor.
I would argue that that's true. I am a passable actor. I can play this many characters, and that's passable.
That's a
There are
few.
some
That's a
people who cannot even play that many characters.
So yeah, you're gonna persuade him successfully to start telling you some stuff. He's going to explain. The drug comes from Orion, which you guys already knew. It's called Evo, and it is a combat stim that is used to augment soldier performance. And they are taking that and they are changing the formula in an attempt to make something better.
So when you say this is the future, you're saying that you're going to inject this shit into every single soldier?
One day.
Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see.
What else would you like to know? It's your time to
I
get
would-
answers.
I would like to know who's on top. Who do we need to find and take down in order to stop this wheel from turning?
Stop this wheel from turning. This is the wheel. You're gonna take down the entire military complex.
We can take down a drug branch of the military complex.
It's good. Well, the people at Orion are not aware of us using their drugs, so
So then who is? Just the military? You're talking like this is you work for the government.
he
You
seems to get a little more nervous as you're pushing for the bosses.
While I'm waiting outside, can I use my agent to send Brecht a text asking how is he? Is he alive or dead? Also, any leads on who he works for yet? Question mark.
You get a text message, Brick. And it says, no, I'm just kidding.
I send a frowny face emoji and a angel face emoji, and that's all I send him.
I imagine you can probably hear my fit of rage from through the wall
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
as I throw my agent off towards where Montana is walking.
Montana, you see him throw his agent at you as you get back.
I stop and pick it up and bring it to him.
Okay.
You drop your phone.
Everyone's in the scene now.
You drop
third,
your phone.
third, get back in here. He doesn't want to tell us who he works for.
Come, okay. So I want to walk back in there, immediately pull my katana back out and point it back at the guy and tell him this time I won't miss.
Hey, don't cut him open. You're going to leave a blood trail. Night City PD's
Already
on the
cut him.
way.
Well, then someone's coming to save him. So I've either got to cut his head off and make sure there's nothing to save, or he can give us the information we need and he can get on his way.
Well,
So
I
my
figured
friend-
with whoever the owners of the Jet are, if they're headed here to get us, we might as well call Night City PD as well. That way the firefight, that way there's probably not going to be a firefight. Maybe we can slip out with so many lights and so many cars. We might be able to slip out unnoticed.
Or maybe we can use our plane bomb to just take out all parties.
Well, maybe we shouldn't bomb the innocent police.
Maybe we shouldn't bomb the innocent police.
Mm-hmm.
But if we
I like
blast
that maybe.
if
I
we
like that
blast the
maybe.
bomb off, if we do blast the bomb off on the corpo scum that get here first, well, then the police will have to stay behind and clean it up.
Well, that's still a 2-for-1 in my book.
Then we're agreed. We don't blow the police up with the bomb.
During all of this, someone is approaching in land vehicles.
Are there red and blue lights on top?
There are not.
I think that's not going to be the police.
I think that's not going to be the. Is that just a Brita filter that you're just drinking straight out of?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on break, I took my cup downstairs, and I don't want to go get the cup, so I just drink right out of the pitcher. I don't mind.
That's what I do. But I'm reasonable, you know. But yeah, so several vehicles approach.
I'm gonna ready that detonator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys all hide in the shack?
Oh yeah, lay low for sure.
I still want to keep my sword trained on this guy and just let him know that I'm not scared.
I'm gonna keep my shotgun trained on the door that leads into this shack.
And I'm going to whisper to the guy, those are your friends? Are those your friends?
Good. I'll toss you duct tape.
Oh, yeah.
I hope
I'm going to
so.
put
He'll
this over
stay.
your mouth.
He won't resist. But yeah, so the cars pull up, and they kind of echelon in the road to form like a barricade. And it's more faced towards the plane though, and they go approach it. You see a lot of similar soldier types that you were fighting earlier.
Those look to be our targets. What do you say, Montana?
I'd give it a go. Brecht.
So as I'm looking at this, I want to wait till right before anyone, if anyone tries to like plug into anything or anything, I want as many people around this plane as possible before I get
They're surrounding it right now, and a few of them go on board. The rest of them stay outside with their guns pointed, and some of them, like, you know, they like breach, you know, they do that whole number. They storm in.
Cool.
Thanks, Jenny. So I'm gonna use this boon to kill you guys. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, so they're in there.
And I want to wait, let's say 10 seconds and then hit the button.
Okay, you see them looking. Breach. It's clear. No sign of them.
That's 10.
8, 9. So yeah, go ahead, and I guess you don't really need to roll anything. You already made the roll to rig it. It does work, and it explodes pretty big, and it wipes out most of those guys. Not all of them though. Some of them are behind the car barricade, and they all take cover. They'll be like, "Oh shit!" You know, it was a trap. And they're like, they start looking around, scanning the hills.
You guys think they're gonna figure we're in the one building?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Most likely, I'd say we attack first. I guess I'm done with this guy here. I want to sling that bulletproof shield from off my back, so I'm rocking the katana and the bulletproof shield.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sheath the katana. I'm gonna pull a toxic smoke grenade out, and as I exit the door of the shack, I'm gonna lob it at the car gate.
Go ahead
barricade.
and give me that roll, son.
Son? What kind of a... There's no throwing. What do I do for that one?
I forget what game has throwing. But
So we were using demolition for grenades, and I don't suppose it should be so different.
Yeah,
Even though it's just a gas grenade?
Yeah, demolition me.
Cool.
It's not like we get to use the demolition button enough anyways.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where it is, to be honest with you.
It's on the far right under technique.
Yeah, it's under tech.
Don't sweat the technique.
Found it. Ooh, it's low, buddy.
You throw it about most of the way there.
Good enough for me. I'm going to pull that katana back out and start running towards that cloud of gas.
Yeah, the cloud of gas does kind of obscure you a little bit. But, yeah.
I got nasal filters too, so I should be cool.
You should be cool.
Should be.
Let's see. I'm just going to keep you guys in the same order as last time. Which means that Brecht will go. There are several of these military guys behind these cars.
Okay.
I say military guys. They're wearing a lot of good gear.
Yeah, they're mercs, right? Aren't they nameless, faceless mercs?
They're nameless, faceless mercs. Exactly.
Hey, I'm gonna take my SMG back from you, Montana, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, here, no problem.
Yeah, it'll be better for range. I just won't shoot it as auto fire.
Yeah, and that way Montana won't jam it for you.
Me? I did 3 1/3. How dare you?
What would you like to do, Brecht? Now that you've killed 20 men or whatever.
Yeah. Let's kill some more. I would like to. Oh, is there a way I could get someone to cover me so that we could try to blow up the vehicles next to the rest of the people?
You want to try and rig up the cars to explode?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run up and try to do that.
Cool. I would like to use 4 luck points.
Okay. It'll be demolitions again.
Since he's looking for somebody to cover him, I'll use my move action now to tag along with him and body block if anybody shoots.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can move in tandem. You guys go next to each other. How many points did you use?
4.
So you get an 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pry open the gas tank and you shove some like detonation cord down there. It's good to go.
Awesome.
I wouldn't be standing there, but
Yeah, I want to run back away.
Are you gonna try and blow it immediately?
Yeah, before they start to spread out.
Yeah. So Brecht runs up to one of the cars, and he makes it explode. Let's go ahead and call that a 5d6 for an IED. It'll definitely hit the shit out of the guy that's behind it.
This is not a good time for me to point out that I probably don't get away from this car in time.
No, you're probably fine.
Everyone else's move speed is like a 5 or a 7, but mine's a 2 because of my heavy armor.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I can get out
How
there.
close am I to this explosion?
Well, in that
after
case, you didn't make it to the car anyways.
I'm slow.
I figure he's not going to pick the car you're next to. 3 1/3. So.
How many d6 was that again?
5. Okay. Ouch. Okay. That's 21 minus his armor.
Hey, Jahan, I'm going to do a couple of test rolls. 1 sec. I want to see something.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right. They're the same. All right. Never mind. I don't need the
They both use the same skill.
Yeah, I was checking to see if their range was the same, and they are. Which is strange to me, but then, yeah, I should just use the pistol because I have a higher rate of fire with the pistol.
They are not actually the same.
Huh?
They are not the same.
Their ranges?
Yeah. Check out the difficulty values. They're different. Yeah, the SMG is good at closer than the pistol. Oh no, it's good at mid range.
Yeah,
it's better at mid range than the pistol. Yeah. So. But yeah, they are slightly different, so be aware.
Yeah, and how far away are these guys?
They are, however far Brecht can run in one turn.
Which is
I'm gonna say it's the second tier, 7 to 12.
7 to 12. Hey, that's great. In that case, I'm just gonna use the pistol because I get to fire twice.
Wait, running 7 meters in 6 seconds. That's fast, huh?
7 meters is 21 feet. That's actually that's pretty accurate. That's yeah. That's actually slow.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean, you can run a 40 meter and, like, athletes run at, like, 9-10 second sets.
So, yeah, he blows up the cover that someone's behind, but it's not that he's damaging the cover. He's making the cover explode. So the cover damages the guy behind it. And then it is Montana's turn. You didn't make it that far, Montana,
As the car explodes and an inferno fireball comes up to my left, I rack another slug in and blast one of the guys to the right who has not yet exploded from this chain reaction. Just walking through the explosion like cool guys do.
Are you looking at the explosion?
Oh, God, no. I'm looking to the right of the explosion.
Go ahead and give me that damage.
I rolled a 21 to hit, which should do the thing, for 5d6 with a shotgun slug that does pierce, if relevant, for a total of 14 damage.
Are you hitting the guy that just got blown up?
No, I'm hitting a guy to the right, down the line of the barricaded cars, one who has yet to explode. Just another mook.
You see your bullet hit him in the chest. In his flak jacket. His flak jacket catches it.
Oh shit, he's wearing flak too?
Yeah, they're all fully armored.
Oh no.
And they're wearing, like, tech gear.
Uh-oh, well then I'll take my 2 steps back inside the door and close it. Guys, they're all fully armored and wearing tech gear.
Newsflash, I think we're all outside, man.
Yeah, you look around the empty shack and you look at the guy.
I look at the scientists.
And
like,
just the scientist there.
Man, they're all wearing tech gear.
The scientist whose name you didn't
Wait,
know.
I'm also still there.
Levi, they're all wearing tech gear.
It's your turn, Levi.
This ain't gonna be good.
Oh wait, actually, it's their turn. Ha ha ha. No, I'm just kidding. You can go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Which is there one that looks particularly in bad shape but still alive?
Only one of them's been hurt.
Yeah, that one that's hurt. I'm gonna try to bang him.
He's like,
even though,
he's standing up after an explosion.
yeah, this is not gonna go well, but I'm gonna try anyway. Here we go. Hope, and I hope.
That first one was red.
But how?
Sure was. It was still above a 10.
It was.
It is still above a 10. Just because you botch doesn't necessarily mean anything. If you get a negative number, though, you're gun jams.
I don't jam guns though.
That's Montana's thing.
Hey man, I saw that episode of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay last week. I saw you jamming your spells.
That's true. You had a rough time. Yeah, so the first shot just kind of pings off the ground. The second one will hit him.
All right, not that 3d6 will do much, if anything, but
It might.
wait,
not,
that's
not if
one.
you roll like that.
2 more. That's 11 total.
Yeah, it hits his jacket. Doesn't do shit.
Well, I was staying undercover
I guess
behind
3
the
1/3 is
building.
closest. Hey, 3 1/3, dodge this.
I'm in a cloud of gas, girl.
Yeah, he's gonna have a little bit of a harder time hitting you because of that.
Just regular evasion.
Yeah, it's regular evasion.
Say that. 19.
He click and fucking lights you up. But yeah, he like aims at the wrong place. Like it doesn't even come. You just kind of step out of the way of the stray shots. And then there are 2 more guys that are gonna pop up from behind these cars. And they are going to open fire on the guy that just blew up their car. Brecht, die. You can also try to dodge them.
Ooh. Right.
Alright, you guys easily sidestep these shots. And then, you know what? The other guy's going to shoot you too, Brecht, because I want to watch you bleed. Alrighty.
Get him, Brecht!
So yeah, these guys just all stand up behind this barricade, open fire, and you guys are just, ha, 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 ha! Yeah, you guys dodge bullets. And now
20 evasion, 20 evasion, 19 evasion. Yeah, hell yeah, they dodge
3
bullets. Look at them go.
God.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, my bad. So this doesn't seem to be going that well. They're not getting through with bullets. My katana like whapped somebody's leather armor earlier, didn't even break that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and like, oh yeah, they got a condition. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that bulletproof shield back on my back as I run like turn around and run back towards the door where Montana and Levite are. So hopefully, with the thought that the bulletproof shield will kind of protect me as I crouch down and jungle run over to the door.
Jungle running is one of my favorite Olympic sports.
Yeah, it's a damn shame they canceled it in the 90s because of that incident, you know?
Yeah. We've never seen an injury like that in running ever again, so I guess they're good to cancel it.
But not to waste my attacks, I do want to go ahead and shoot at the guy that was damaged from the explosion. I want to shoot at him with my heavy pistol.
Okay.
So, die. And die. Did any of those go through? There it is. Nice.
Those are 2 hits.
Beautiful. And that's the 3d6, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Boom. Boom.
God.
Yeah, that guy just stands up and gets hit in the flak jacket 2 more times. So at this point, because of where it was physically, you guys see gleaming in the fading moonlight, or the fading sun, a windshield approach.
That's my baby.
It is your baby. And it's going to start getting there. It'll be there by the time it's your turn, Levi.
So you're telling me that the bad guys and a driverless car managed to show up before the local PD? Where are your boys, Montana?
The local PD are very poorly funded.
There's been a lot of pay cuts recently. You know, we had to cut back on some of our uniformed officers to make more time for school programs. You know, you got to cut uniformed officers and SWAT teams before you cut out community outreach.
I agree.
Copy that.
Yeah, defund the police. Fuck you guys. Yeah. So, it is Breck's turn though. The car is coming though. I'm just letting you guys know that.
Oh, I want to shoot somebody with a very heavy pistol. Whoever's closest.
That's going to be 3 1/3.
Yeah.
3 1/3, you get shot in the back of the head. Yeah, no, I'll let you shoot the guy that's been getting shot.
Cool.
He hasn't been able to scramble behind cover again yet. So go ahead and give me that damage.
How many D6s was this again? The very heavy?
Quattro.
Awesome.
Yeah, that guy just keeps taking rounds in this flak jacket. It's kind of funny at this point. I never realized how effective this armor could be.
Mm-hmm.
Montana, you see the car coming. It is your turn. Levite's right after you.
It's actually going to take me a minute to get to the car compared to everybody else. So I'm going to bust out and start blatting at the bad guys as I make my way towards the car to kind of carve a path. And I'll look at Levite and say, hey, grab that smarty pants off the floor and let's get the hell out of here.
I will say there is a specific way to do suppressive fire if that's what you're trying. Oh, that's a shotgun.
Mm-hmm. You can't suppress a fire with a shotgun.
Can't suppress with a slug shotgun.
Not a slug shotgun.
Cannot.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That'll hurt.
So I rolled a 19 to hit and a 22 for damage.
You rolled 2 or more 6s. That is a critical hit.
I'm feeling good about that.
I am also feeling good about that.
Quite nice.
Oh yeah, that's just a flat extra 5 damage. I forgot. I almost looked it up, but that's 5 bonus damage.
27 damage
27.
altogether.
That guy gets nailed.
So this is the guy who has been Mr. Cool Guy. He gets shot. He doesn't care. He gets shot. He doesn't care. And then I kick back out the door, and a loud kaboom echoes across the desert as a slug tears through his flak.
Yeah. Yeah, you see blood spray out his back as he gets blown open. He's still alive. But you pretty much fucking ruined him.
I rack another round and keep walking towards the automated car.
It was a good shot. Yeah, Levite, the car is here, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the good doctor and run to the car while performing suppressive fire.
Okay.
Which, wait, bang, bang. Okay. Sorry, keeping track of ammo. So what this means is I'm going to do I believe, yeah, just do an auto fire roll. They have to do will concentration plus d10. So basically a concentration roll versus my auto fire roll. And if they fail it,
shoot.
Sorry?
In order to shoot back.
Yeah, anyone that fails must use their next move action to get cover. If that move action will be insufficient, they must also use the run action to get cover. So I don't know if it actually does anything.
It does. It means that they can't really shoot back at you guys.
Sweet. So
in
that's
theory.
In theory, if it goes, well, my auto fire is a terrible skill. So there we go. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm running to the car while I do it.
Levite sprays at these guys. He gets in his car. Presumably, he jacks in. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's in the car. Everyone else can now get in the car.
Does my suppressive fire work? Do they duck for cover?
They might. Otherwise, they're going to light up the last person in the car, which is Montana. So, let's see if you save Montana some trouble here. Yeah. So, two of them run for cover. One of them opens fire on Montana. You did save him from getting shot by two other people, though.
I did my best, bro.
You said you can no longer...
That's right.
Yeah.
I can't dodge, so you're just looking at beating my armor.
Yeah. So he's going to spray and pray, and his prays go unanswered. So...
Perfect.
Yeah, but a bunch of bullets are flying over your guys' heads as you guys are making your little getaway here. As you jack in, yeah, everybody, the car can start driving now. Let's see, how many people are in this car?
Oh, can this car start driving now?
Yeah.
Can it, Jahan?
Oh, wow, look at that. That's a good roll. Yeah, you do like a donut and you haul ass into the desert.
I flip them off as I go because of the 20.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
They get in one of their cars and they try to pursue you.
So instead of getting into the back seat, I would like to stand on the door frame and handcuff my belt loop or my belt to the oh shit handle and lean out the back of this car so I can shotgun blast at our pursuers.
Okay.
Heavy freaking metal. My life is chrome and all that.
Let me make a note that you are handcuffed to the car.
Yeah, my belt to the oh shit handle in the rear driver's side via.
Let me see if I can try to get this thing to catch on fire for you real quick.
No problem. Luckily, it's just attached to a belt, so worst case scenario, I take my pants off.
I can't really
You can't leave
take,
the belt behind.
I can't make you fall out of the car now, though. That's a good thing.
That's
that was
correct.
much more likely.
Yes. So I'd rather, if it comes to me having to take my pants off to run away from a flaming car or fall out of a moving vehicle round one, I'm going to take my chances with running pantsless down the street in a few minutes.
That's fair. So they get in their car, they pursue you. Let's see how well they do.
In the event that Montana loses his pants, do we all lose humanity for having to see that?
No, you actually regain some.
Yeah, you regain some. It gives you hope.
You actually gain empathy.
Thank
believe it or not.
goodness I don't look like that. I
I'm not
feel
like-
much better about myself.
I'm not going to explain why your characters gain empathy when they see Montana without his pants on, but they do.
It's like a Ken doll.
Not all of them's big.
But yeah, so they're gonna catch up a bit. They're right behind you.
They're gonna catch up a bit.
A bit.
They drove better than me.
Well, so maneuvering doesn't factor into speed. Their car is just about as fast as yours.
Fuck. You're right.
But maneuvering can you can outmaneuver.
Maneuvering?
It does happen.
But
So
maneuvering happens.
that is Leighton's Levite's first turn driving the car. They drive the car behind you. You see them. Some of them are peeking out like the sunroof, and they have a mounted gun. And then another one's peeking out of a window, but they are not firing yet. It is gonna be first 3 and 3rd's turn.
Okie dokie.
You guys are now in a car chase. In case you didn't know, that's what's happening.
Cool. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not a bad idea.
It's our 3rd back-to-back.
Yeah, I'd like to be more helpful than that, but yeah, actually maybe it's not a bad idea. I may roll my window down, pull my heavy pistol, and then glance over at Montana, glance back out the window, and then put my seatbelt on.
He puts his seatbelt on. It's not a bad move. Brecht.
Yes, I would like to shoot at the guy on the mounted gun. You said there was a mounted gun?
Yes, there is a mounted gun.
Cool. I would like to shoot at that person with a very heavy pistol. And there you go.
That's a nice red 5.
Hey, Gewalt.
I'm allergic.
It's not a negative roll, but it's not a great pistol.
Maybe he missed so bad that he shot a tire. Perhaps?
As he's pulling pulling himself out the window to shoot, he fires. He's like, oh shit.
Oh no! Right through your roof or outside?
Outside.
Outside. It better be outside.
Montana, it's your turn with your belt loops and your handcuffs.
Absolutely. You know what I do? I'm going to fire my slug shotgun called shot at the driver of the truck/SUV with the machine gun.
Call shot -8.
You got it. It's going to be an 8, which is not very good.
Yeah, as you're lining up your shot, right as you're about to fire, Levite moves out of the way of something in the road.
Damn it, I'm trying to take out the truck with the big gun. All guns on them.
Well, I'm driving great, so
it is your
that's
turn.
on you, bro. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do my best. They're gaining on me?
They're not gaining on you. They are maintaining distance.
Okay.
But they have a mounted gun and you do not.
They do have a mounted gun. What is the surrounding area look like? Like what's the
you are currently you've made it onto a old asphalt road. The sides, there's like a bit of a raised like dune situation, kind of hills of like shitty unfertile dirt. But also there's like wide open plains to the left and right, and then in the front of you there are mountains. You're not necessarily that close to them, but that's what. And then behind you is Night City.
So we're going away from Night City.
You are, because they are blocking the road to it. They are no longer blocking that road because they are chasing you. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to flip a bitch.
Flipping a bitch is a maneuver.
Yeah, it is.
Attempt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell Montana to hold the gun. And I'm gonna go into like a little mini tailspin to see if I can like get to the other side of the road going the other way, and also like because I gotta make sure that I also avoid them hitting me head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use any luck points for this?
I'm going to use 2 luck points for this.
Okay.
That's a 25.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
hell yeah.
So you shoot right past them, like no question, no ifs, ands, or buts. You flip that bitch.
Flipped.
They are going to attempt to also do it. Oh no! Oh no! All right. So fun fact, they botched. They got a negative number, and then they went end over end. Yeah, you made them flip their car. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so you just you slide around them. They try to get you. You get them. You make them try.
Literally flipped the bitch.
They flipped them. They flipped them. You see the guy that was in the turret dead on the road. Montana, your pants start to rip. But hey, you know what I mean? They didn't, and that's the important part. They are just pants. But yeah, no, you guys, that's a successful evasion if I ever saw one.
It's not just so you don't make me fall out of the side of this car. It's not just the belt loop. It's like the leather belt in the pants.
Yeah.
So it's the leather belt, the handcuffs, the oh shit handle.
Yeah.
Which is surprisingly secure.
It is pretty secure, but one of your belt loops starts to tear, just a little bit. But yeah, you guys head back to town. Are you going back to the meetup spot now?
Well, we gotta pick her up, at least, and then we gotta go.
You guys pull into the park.
Oh, do y'all want to interrogate this motherfucker in the back seat any longer while we're on the drive?
I mean, while we're on the drive, I plan on talking shit about how his friends are useless and how he needs to just give us the information because I'm really losing patience with him.
Yeah, how the hell are you getting the meds from Biotechnica in the first place? It seems like you shouldn't be able to get your grubby hands on it.
It's from Orion.
Orion.
He is duct taped.
Rip.
Ah! He'll shake. He'll do this number. You guys are dicks. He's just gonna say that. You guys are dicks.
That's fucking rich coming from the guy who makes people rip out of their own skin. At least one person rip out of their own skin. Hey, you killed one of Breck's friends. You're lucky he didn't rip your fucking head off your shoulders right now. So again, let me ask you, how are you getting these meds from Orion?
We're stealing them.
How? Show me how you're doing it. We're bringing your operation to an end.
I'm not stealing them.
Right, but you refuse to tell us who you work for, so you're stealing them as far as we're concerned, unless you've got a name.
I work through an intermediary.
That's still not the name of a company. I'm not sure how you're having trouble understanding.
I don't work for any company. I am working
I can
for
continue
a
cutting you
party.
open. Named?
He kind of rolls his eyes. You can tell he doesn't want to say it, but it doesn't seem like it's because, because he doesn't, like he's afraid or anything. He just doesn't want to say the name. Doesn't want to do it. He's gonna kind of mutter something. They're kind of the nasty boys.
What was that?
The nasty boys. That's what he says. He seems embarrassed by the name.
As a criminology check, does that come up with anything for me, or would you like me to roll it? Or is that a known gang?
Odds are you've heard of them.
Okay. If it matters, my passive criminology is like an 11, so I'm good at that.
With your background, I feel like you would definitely know of them because they are not a small gang. Their whole thing is, they have one of those. There's a bar here called Haven, right? It's a place where a lot of people meet. It's kind of like a safe place. They also have one of those where it's like a, what do you call it? A neutral zone where everyone can come. The gangs can meet and talk. It is a place of meeting. Which it makes sense that he would be an intermediary.
So now I guess we're going to the Nasty Boys.
I want to go ahead and I'm going to look directly at him. Thank you. And then I'm going to sit right next to him and pull out my agent and take a selfie of the two of us. And then just send that picture off to Liz Tobin with the name of his cut rate bullshit gang. Nasty.
The Nasty boys.
Breathe.
With a Z.
But yeah, you've definitely heard of them. You are surprised that they would be involved in this, though.
The Nasty
Because
Boys.
they kind of do a lot of. I mean, they do drugs. They do prostitution. They own strip clubs, that kind of thing. But they're mostly in the entertainment portion. Military grade biotechnics are kind of weird. But here we are. As all this is happening, you guys pull up to the park, the trailer park, which is where the place that Jamila told you to meet her.
Ugh, it's nice to be home. Shit, we've been out for what, 24 hours?
I actually think it's been 36.
If you guys need a shower and a place to sleep, I got an extra couch and a spare room. You're welcome to stay.
Please.
Jamila is in a flop house, if you guys want to go there. And she has that driver.
Yeah, I definitely want to go hang with Jamila and meet up with her. Make sure that's good and stuff with things.
Well, she'll be happy to know we brought back one of the head scientists behind this whole damn thing, too.
Yeah, she will. We'll have to stop her from killing him before he can keep talking.
So let me guess. You cook it up, and you don't know who buys it either. All you do is cook it.
Cook it. I make it. I manufacture it, yes.
And once you manufacture it, who do you pass it off to?
The Nasty Boys.
Okay, so the Nasty Boys hired you, and you pass it back off to the Nasty Boys. So you're a puppet, you're a clown, you're a schmutz, you're a pawn. You're a nothing, you're a has-been, you're a never will be. You're a scientist whose name we didn't even bother to learn, aren't you?
You guys did it, yeah. He's going to roll his eyes and be like, all scientists need funding.
Well, your funding's been cut.
Oh, no.
Oh!
And I look at 3 1/3 sword when I say it.
Bad one-liner. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Your funding's been cut.
Thank you.
Oh,
That can be on like a movie poster. That's good.
Can I have a luck back for that one?
Yeah, you can have a look back for that one.
Yeah, all right.
The loan collector.
Hey, weird. My kindergarten teacher just followed us.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks, Pam. Ms.
Hold up.
Boyd.
I don't buy what this guy's saying. Right, what he had controls to blow up a whole dang submarine. What and everyone else died. He's just lucky. Like,
And he happens to work with some bullshit gang. I agree.
leading on.
Well, at very least, we're gonna have to go talk to these Nasty Boys.
Maybe it's not a bullshit gang. I don't know. Oh no, Davy Jones can feel the 80s. Yeah. So but Jamila's there. When you guys pull up, you guys go in the house. You see her looking through the blinds, and then she'll open the door, but she won't like stand in the doorway.
It's us. We're sleepy. We got a guy. You can interrogate him too if you want. Just don't kill him, please.
I'll cover the car with a tarp and go inside and start making black coffee.
Absolutely. You guys go in. Jamila will also ask for some coffee. But yeah, you see that she has the driver chained up in the bathroom on like a pipe. And she'll add the scientist to the collection.
Learn anything from him?
Just some of his distribution points.
Cool.
Where he picks up, that kind of thing. You see that he's sporting a nice black eye. She beat him up.
I'm gonna go take a nap, and I will also be right back. I'm so sorry.
He tell you anything about who he works for?
Yeah, he's She's gonna kind of chuckle and roll her eyes. He's a nasty boy.
Nasty boys. Yeah, I say it in unison with her. Yeah, that's what the scientists keep saying too.
She'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is the guy, huh?"
Yeah, this is the chef. Well, has been. His kitchen's out of business. There was slime in the ice machine.
He's the one that made the drugs.
He's the one who cuts the drugs and adds whatever the hell he does to make people rip out of their own skin, yeah?
So you can do something about it. But she pulls her gun out and points it at him very suddenly, and you can tell she's gonna shoot him in the face.
I'll push the gun against the wall. I'll let the shot ring out, but I'll push the gun against the wall at the last second.
The gun will go off. Everybody jumps, I imagine. But yeah.
We're gonna need him to take us to the Nasty Boys, and from there, we'll let the blood flow.
She'll shoot you a dirty look, but she'll holster her gun, and she'll walk off.
I'm sorry. Who's shoot? What? I was trying to sleep. What?
Yeah, Jamila fired the gun. She tried to shoot the scientist in the face. Montana stopped.
I told y'all this would happen.
Yeah.
I don't say y'all. I need to fix my dialect. Goodbye.
You might say y'all.
Yeah, that's true. It's the future.
It's
Maybe
the
y'all
future.
caught
Maybe
on.
we're a cultural powerhouse now. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good word. It really helps.
It's
It's
an
a good
amazing word.
But yeah, so that happens, and then so you guys are gonna rest up. Take the night off. Maybe, I don't know, get some sleep. But since you guys are finally here, safe for the first time since this all started, safe and sound. I don't know how you survived all that bullshit. We had a submarine chase that followed up a plane chase that followed up into a car chase. It was all very fun.
You're making me use all of my pilot vehicle skills.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Well, I have a nomad in my game. I have to make sure he feels like he's useful. So, you know.
Oh boy, do I.
It's fun stuff. It makes me able, when you have people that can pilot vehicles, it opens up a lot of doors.
I love it.
I also love it. It's been very fun, though. I think that this is actually a very good stopping point for tonight. We're going to call a little early tonight since you guys made it safe and sound a little quicker than I was expecting.
That's okay. You know, last time we had a very climactic ending. Our heroes deserve to rest for once. They haven't been able to sleep since this entire damn thing started. And with their new leads on the Nasty Boys, they have a fresh lead to chase in the morning or evening or whenever they decide to set out.
Yeah, this is going to start a new chapter in our story, and it also marks the 5th episode of our 10-episode series. So we are halfway done.
Points, baby.
We're halfway done with our Cyberpunk mini game, essentially. What are we starting after that, Gary?
Oh, let's see. On Wednesdays after Cyberpunk, we'll be doing Deadlands. That is a Savage Worlds setting. It's an official Savage Worlds setting set in the weird Wild West with kind of spiritual, shamanistic, Native American powers, demonic entities, hellhounds, skeletal riders, 6-shooters. There's a class that works off of playing poker in the game. The game works by flipping cards. You play with a deck of cards instead of with traditional dice. I think it uses both. So it's a really cool Wild West setting and a cool Wild West feel. Tomorrow, most Thursdays, every Thursday for the next couple of weeks, you can catch us for Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. Central. And we'll be starting The Expanse by Green Ronin after that, a sci-fi setting based on the book series and that universe. Join us Fridays for indie games or rules readings or one-shots or whatever else we have coming. Thank you for your support. I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary.
I'm Johannanon. I am the typical game master. I got to learn a bunch of systems, and it's going to be fun. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the 5 subscribes we got tonight.
Wow, thank you very much.
Anybody else got anything going on they want to plug real quick? Leighton?
I love you all.
Okay, Leighton loves us all. Kevin, Matthew, you guys got anything?
Yeah, I'm just really excited to get started on the Deadlands and the Expanse.
Absolutely.
I think these are going to be really cool, especially now that I've had a chance to jump in and do all this. I'm ready to pull out all the stops and really create some characters and really commit more to it. It's been
So we did
a
a
great
rules
learning
reading. We did a rules reading for the Expanse last Friday, and I've got a character in mind already. And I told Jahan I want to be a spy. I want to use a melee weapon, and at some point I want to jump out of our craft, orbit around a planet, and pierce through someone's shuttle and kill them. I was like, that's what I'm building my character to do. I want to go around a planet and stab someone to death. So I'm really looking forward to this.
You know, I was tempted to, especially because like 3 1/3 was the first like, live stream character or whatever. I was like, maybe 3 1/3 goes to space, man, or maybe he was a cowboy, man. But I just like I want to make a character, but I think it'll be fun. I'm really excited to get started, and I'm excited to continue this journey with Fresh Out the Box.
Absolutely, we're excited to have you guys. Anything to say, Matthew?
Oh, no, Matt.
Matthew's a man of few words, but that's okay. We like him. So we can't wait to play with both of you guys, all 4 of you guys, more in the future. Tune in tomorrow for Warhammer, as said, and tune in next week for more Cyberpunk. We've been Fresh Out the Box. Thank you so much. Everybody have a good night.
Fresh out the box.
Fresh Out the Box.